By no means today's topic is an easy one. Today's topic is going to bring forth quite a few disagreements and folks not agreeing with each other in a possible disturbing way. So in order for me to keep the peace, I will ask you all before you start making rude comments, go over the guidelines. That being said, let's discuss whether or not President-elect Trump can end birthright citizenship.
We're looking at that very seriously, birthright citizenship, where you have a baby in our land, you walk over the border, have a baby, congratulations, the baby is now a U.S. citizen. We're looking at it very, very seriously. I don't know how you found that out, but that's very good. We are looking at birthright citizenship very seriously. It's frankly ridiculous.
So President-elect Trump has been very vocal about removing the right of children from illegal aliens to have automatic citizenship. However, I will say this, and I think it's really almost impossible to do it. The 14th Amendment guarantees anyone born on U.S. soil automatic citizens, regardless of their parents' immigration status. And this is a hot topic because the parents of those citizens born here, what they do is obviously they jump the line. And a lot of folks are coming saying, no, everybody needs to be sent out. If your parents did not got here legally, or legal residents or citizens or whatnot, you should not have citizenship. Well, nothing in the 14th Amendment said that. And quite honestly, if you really want to get technical into the nitty-gritty and by the law of the land, which is the Constitution of the United States, unless the Supreme Court rules on that 14th Amendment a different interpretation, well, the president cannot overturn that 14th Amendment. There can be an amendment process. Amending the Constitution demands approval of 2/3 of the Congress and 3/4 of the state legislature. Good luck with that. So, in my opinion, and I am nobody, but in my opinion, I don't believe the President-elect Donald Trump can, by executive order, remove the 14th Amendment, at least the right of those children to be automatic citizens of the United States. That said, I will say that there are, for example, Japan and Germany require at least one parent to be a legal resident of the country in order for them to be citizens, the born babies, that is. So those are two examples that you can look it up for yourself and, draw a conclusion and be like, all right, maybe we should start moving into that direction. With that in mind, I want you also to consider this. Today is the children of people who are illegally in the country. Tomorrow, an executive order can be signed as, well, let's say that we are in a war with, I don't know, another country, Japan, for example. And the president can say the children of those who are from or hail from Japan cannot be American citizens. The 14th Amendment does not apply to them because I have the power of the pen. Would that be legal? Would that be okay? I mean, hypothetically, we will be at war with Japan. Keep that in mind. Tomorrow may not be Japan, but it can be, I don't know, another country. Russia. Let's say Russia, for example. Anybody with Russian descent, their children cannot be U.S. citizens. Although they were born here, although their parents legal, but because of they are descended from Russians, they cannot be American citizens because we just don't trust them. And I'm going to sign an executive order saying that they will not be citizens. Can that be possible? Would that be okay? We're going into that round now that a president with a pen, regardless of who it is, with a pen can dictate who is and who is not deem worth of being a citizen. We're going to ignore now what we have in our Constitution, and we're going to allow now a president to dictate who is and who is not a citizen. In my opinion, my humble opinion, I don't think the president has that power. I really do not think the president has that power. The president wants to say that he does. I think the Supreme Court will step in. I think the lawsuits will be out of the wazoo. I think the division that he's going to create will be tremendous. Tremendous. Now, before you start typing and going crazy and whatnot, what are my thoughts on the matter? Well, here's the thing. Parents did break the law. The parents have no business of being here. But whoever is born in the U.S. today under current law is an American citizen. I don't care what country they came from. I don't care their parents' legal status. I will say this. You were born here in the U.S. and under the 14th Amendment, you are a U.S. citizen. So, you cannot be sent back to anyone. You know why? Because where you're going to be sent back to, this is your country. You were born here. Therefore, you have a constitutional right to remain in the country you were born. Your parents, however, that's a different story. Your parents got here illegally, so the parents should be sent back immediately. But that child is an American citizen, and that child has constitutional rights. And although it's a baby, those constitutional rights cannot be null and void just because their parents got here illegally. That's the way I see it. Now, if the parents decide to take their baby back to whatever the country they came from, and the baby decides to come in the country when it gets, at age, or, it's an adult or whatever, well, welcome home. This is your home. This is your country. This is where you were born. Plain and simple. But saying that because you were born of illegal immigrants, you were born here, and because your parents were illegally here, saying that you do not have a 14th Amendment, which guarantees that anyone, and I repeat, anyone born on U.S. soil is automatically a citizen, regardless of their parents' immigration status. That signature means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing. And I know I'm going to rub people the wrong way. No. What is this going to be again? Another bump stock debacle? Is this how it's going to be? Listen, nobody is perfect. But at the end of the day, you have to follow the law of the land. And that's it. And the law of the land, well, guess what? It's the Constitution. Plain and simple. Sorry, everyone. I know a lot of folks are going to get mad at me for saying what I'm saying. But the reality is there is a process to do things. A stroke of a pen will cause more damage than good. I can guarantee you that. If you want to do the right thing, well, amending the Constitution is the right way. Not just signing a piece of paper under executive order saying that, no, you don't have a constitutional right. That's not the way things work. Plain and simple. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.